There may be a problem. I appear to be stuck on the ceiling. We can cut out the whole part where I was stuck on the ceiling, right? Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, that could have made me look a little bit stupid. This week's superpower is the first step towards one of the biggest, most exciting superpowers of all. Who knows, maybe you might get that one in episode 100. Anyway, for episode 50, you get the literally uplifting power of levitation. Levitation is the ability to lift your entire body a few feet above the ground, because that's something we all want to do, right? It can be related in a very minor way to gravity manipulation, which we have not covered, or telekinesis, which we have. You can click here to watch that episode, incidentally. Anyway, levitation is the first step towards being able to fly, but in order to do this you will need to combine it with super speed, which is a power I'm going to take my sweet time getting round to. Anyway, levitation pretty much allows you to do this. That's pretty much it, just floating a few feet off the ground, hanging out and being that little bit higher than everyone else. Basically, you'll just know how Seth Rogen feels literally all the time. Anyway, levitation doesn't have too many practical applications beyond floating above a crowd and looking menacing. Oh, young Magneto, you scary, sexy bastard. But you can't really escape from danger with it. I mean, unless the danger is only about a foot tall and moves incredibly slowly. So you will be safe if, I don't know, the snails of the world suddenly become aggressive. Like I say, not too many practical applications. By now, the limitations of levitation should be obvious, in that it's kind of a terrible superpower and you'd have to be kind of a moron to actually want to be able to do this. Alright, I take it back, floaty prick. So the main thing, or really the only thing you can do with the ability to levitate is become a passable street magician. But then you have to face the inevitable comparisons to David Blaine, and that dude is pretty much a waste of DNA. You could also find that you're completely unable to control this ability, as it can be kind of tricky when you're messing with the laws of gravity itself. What this basically means is that you might find yourself uncontrollably floating a few feet above the ground, which makes you look like kind of a dick, and inevitably people will start calling you the Floater, which is never a good nickname. I don't know, I can't really stop. I do miss being on solid ground. I've said it before, I'm sure I'll say it again in the future, but I really need to get better with these superpowers before I start showing them off. On the other hand, I do only have a couple of days each week to practice with them, so maybe all you haters can shut the fuck up. Wow, that was way too aggressive for a YouTube video about superpowers. Should probably save that shit for the comments section. Speaking of which, leave me a comment, aggressive or not, in the section below, telling me what you would do with the essentially useless power of levitation, and your comment could be featured in the next alter ego video blog. So keep on floating, and for the record, yes, I do hate myself for saying that, and as always, make sure you stay super. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, then click down there to subscribe. You can also click down there to watch last week's episode, and don't forget to like and favourite if you want the series to keep going.